Hey everybody. Now, welcome to the vocabulary lesson. Now, this is the 104 vocabulary lesson. Now, we're going to be talking about suicide and kamikaze. Kamikaze. And suicide and suicidal. Suicide. That's the word that I like. So, suicide means ending your own life. It is sometimes a way for people to escape pain or suffering. When someone ends their own life, we say that they died by suicide. A suicide attempt means that someone tried to end their life but did not die. Suicide means when somebody had end their life on purpose because they are very sad or scared and they feel that there's no other option. Some people feel that their life is too hard and consider for some people they think that it's too hard, so they considered suicide. Now there's a song called My Life. Song by The Game and Lil Wayne. And here it says, like I overdosed on cocaine, or take me away like a bullet from Kurt Cobain. Suicide. I'm from a windy city like do or die. So, from the movie Bloodshot, 2020. Hold on for a second. So that guy says, and no one could figure out why each kill was like a vendetta. You know, like it was really, really personal. Naray says, because they filled my head with nightmares and sent me on a suicide mission. Now, Coach Carter, the movie, 2005. So, Coach Carter says, I presume you all know what suicides are. So, fellas, don't make me commit homicide. I said suicides. Put your hand on the line. Now, Coach Carter here says, Sir, you're 20 minutes late. That's 10 suicides for the whole team. 250 push-ups for you. This ain't the track team, man. Nor is the debate team, Mr. Lyle. But you're right. And because you're right, that's 20 suicides for the entire team. And you get the privilege of joining Mr. Battle with 250 push-ups of your own. What? Are you serious? This is bullshit. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Mr. Battle. Johnny, tell him what he's won because you gave such a good answer. And you gave the coach attitude. You win the bonus prize of 500 push-ups. And would you like to go for a grand prize of 1,000? Mr. Battle says, no, sir. And then, let's see here. Suicide means took their own life, killed themselves. Suicide means took their own life, killed themselves. Suicide means took their own life, killed themselves. That's what that means. Albert committed suicide because he was depressed. Suicide means to kill oneself. Suicide means to kill oneself. And again, suicide means to kill oneself. Suicide means to kill oneself. Suicide means to kill oneself. One last time. Suicide means to kill oneself. The girl committed suicide. Suicide means taking one's own life. Kurt Cobain, the lead singer of Nirvana, committed suicide. The movie called Suicide Squad. Suicide means killing yourself. Kurt Cobain committed suicide. It means he killed himself and died with a shotgun. Suicide means a lot of people commit suicide. Suicide mission means when someone has a purpose and they commit suicide, like at war. Suicide is a bad action. So the movie Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, 2017. That girl says, Xander Mark activated the satellite and it's headed right for us. I'm gonna have to take it out. I'm gonna have to take it out kamikaze style. Girl says, don't do it. It's suicide. Nobody could survive that fall. Tell Nix to have that camera ready. Low orbit free fall, no shoot, and big fireworks. And then there's that song called We'll Be Fine by Drake. And then he said, yeah, never thoughts of suicide, I'm too alive. But I still treat it like it's do or die, even though dying isn't in the plans. But neither was making it, and here I am. Suicide mission is a task which is so dangerous for the people involved that they are not expected to survive. The term is sometimes extended to include suicide attacks such as kamikaze and suicide bombings whose perpetrators actively commit suicide during execution of the mission. He's on a suicide mission. He wants his pain to end. Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for Rocket Man. Suicide mission. Noun. Killing or injuring others while annihilating yourself. Usually accomplished with a bomb. When did I decide on this suicide mission? Suicide means when you take your own life. Committing suicide is bad. Suicide is murdering yourself. Hitler committed suicide. Committed suicide means you killed yourself. You killed yourself. Committed suicide means that you killed yourself. You killed yourself and died. That's what it is. Suicidal is deeply unhappy or depressed and likely to commit suicide. Far from being suicidal. He was clearly enjoying life, relating to or likely to lead to suicide. 2 weeks later, I was admitted for depression and suicidal tendencies, likely to have a disastrously damaging effect on oneself or one's interests. A suicidal career move. Number 1. Pertaining to, involving, or suggesting suicide. That's alright. Number 1. Number 2. Tending or leading to suicide. Number 3. Foolishly or rashly dangerous. He drives at a suicide speed. Suicidal thoughts means when you think about suicide. Suicidal means the intentions or thinking about killing oneself. She was suicidal. Suicidal. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself. I feel suicidal. Means, okay, suicidal means having one's thoughts inside. Suicidal. Suicide means is to kill yourself and to take your own life. Suicidal means a person who wants to commit suicide. This mission is suicidal, just like suicide mission. Suicidal means is to consider suicide. People who are very depressed may become suicidal. Suicide mission means it's a job that will most likely end with the person doing the job dying. So there's a song called Suicide by Pusha T. Young buddies clicking up with my rivals. Like the Bible don't burn, like these bullets don't spiral. Like I can't see the scene that you mirror in your idol, but the pawn's only purpose is completely suicidal. Oh, suicide, it's suicide. I'm just talking to the world like it's you and I. So there's a song called Beautiful Girls. Song by Sean Kingston. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal. When you say it's over. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You'll have me suicidal, suicidal. When you say it's over. And yeah. The group of people are on the suicide mission, meaning when they are doing the job and get ready to die. The group of people are on the suicide mission, meaning when they are doing the job and get ready to die. The job is doing things related to war or crimes. So, people who are suicidal want to kill themselves or are in a mental state in which it is likely that they will try to do so. Pete was so depressed after his girlfriend left him that I actually thought he was suicidal. Suicidal behavior is likely to result in death. He took some suicidal risk, causing your own defeat or failure. It would be suicidal to say that in a job interview. Suicidal means having the tendency to want to kill yourself. Suicidal also means likely to cause your own defeat. The union leader argued that a strike now would be suicidal. So, kamikaze. Kamikaze. We're going to be talking about kamikaze. In World War II, a Japanese aircraft loaded with explosive and making a deliberate suicidal crash on an enemy target, relating to a kamikaze attack or pilot. A kamikaze attack. Kamikaze. Kamikaze. Officially kamikaze. Shinpu Tokubetsu Gokekitai were a part of the Japanese special attack units of military aviators who flew suicide attacks for the Empire of Japan against Allied naval. Founder Takejiro Onishi. Founded in 1944. A member of a Japanese air attack corps in World War II, assigned to make a suicidal crash on a target such as a ship, an airplane containing explosives, to be flown in a suicide crash on a target. Kamikaze of relating to or resembling a kamikaze, having or showing reckless disregard for safety or personal welfare. Kamikaze means spirit wind or suicidal warriors of Japan. There was a kamikaze in the war. Japanese fighters who were involved with suicide attacks. They were a group called kamikaze. Kamikaze means it's a Japanese aircraft loaded with explosives and making a deliberate suicidal crash on an enemy target. The kamikaze was fighting through countries and going through many things. Kamikaze means when two planes crash into each other. About 3,800 kamikaze pilots died during the war, and more than 7,000 naval personnel were killed by kamikaze attacks. Kamikaze means a person that's willing to sacrifice himself, and also a person that puts himself on a suicide mission. Kamikaze means a person who flies an airplane and commits suicide attack. Kamikaze means it's a special unit military that died. Kamikaze means it's a war that fights against each other, which is a warcraft. Kamikaze, it's a Japanese term. People use that as a Japanese phrase. It's a warcraft and they drop the bombs. This is called kamikaze. Kamikaze is a popular phrase. Kamikaze means it's an airplane, type of airplane. Kamikaze means it's a Japanese word for airplane pilots that would kill themselves to kill others. Kamikaze means they kill other people and by themselves as well. Kamikaze is also an enemy that kills other enemies. Kamikaze is when somebody has to ride an airplane to be able to crash into other people. So there's a song called Kamikaze. Song by Eminem. Yeah, I'm a effing kamikaze, crashing into everything, smash into everyone, crash into everything, back and I just begun. Fact 2017, fact on everyone, fact on everyone, fact on everyone. I'm a kamikaze, gonna smash into everyone, crash like an F-15, damage already. damage already done. Y'all should have let me be. Kamikaze pilot, I wrote my suicide note. Smash. Kamikaze, 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 kamikaze. Look at what I've done. Alright, folks. So, the one I was just talking to you about, and from Triple X. So, Triple X says, I'm gonna have to take it out I'm gonna have to take it out kamikaze style. And she said, don't do it. It's suicide. Nobody could survive that fall. Alright, folks. That's it. The lesson is over. Hope you guys enjoy the lesson.